be showing you guys how to make Detroit beats with completely stock plugins. No plugins needed. I'm not going to be using any external plugins, any paid drum kits. I'm going to leave the link to the description to the drum kit I'm using today. It's the Michigan Baby Volume 2 drum kit. It's completely free on my YouTube. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this with anybody else who would like to see it. And let's get right into this tutorial. So I'm going to start off. First thing I'm going to do is take my BPM. I'm going to say like 180-ish. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a stock plugin. I'm going to find something in morphine. I'm going to find some keys in here. Maybe this or maybe this grand piano in here. I'm going to switch my grid to half beat, and I'm going to throw on a scale. So I'm going to go to view, scale highlighting, right click on minor, and I'm going to do A minor because it's just all the white keys. I know it doesn't show up on here, but if you were to play on a piano, it's all the white keys. So we're going to start on A, skip one, go to C, skip one, go to E, and now you have this. I'm gonna do control down arrow. I'm gonna do control B, and anything in these white spaces is gonna sound good. I suggest like utilizing these notes that are right next to each other. It'll give like a dark feel if you do that. I'm gonna do this. And then on the bass notes, all you have to do is do the same thing. Utilize these notes right next to each other in the scale. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna actually use the cutter tool and cut these. Control B, do Alt R to randomize the velocity. Ooh, I really do like that right there. I'm gonna clone, and I'm gonna do some sort of like top line. I'm pretty sure there was one preset in here that was like, I think it said like Sine or whatever. Yeah, Sine Piano. I've used this before. Again, utilize all these notes in the scale. We'll come in here and kind of make them slide, and then what else I'm going to do is I'm going to come into here and turn the attack up just a tad so it's not having that little click. And then I'm going to clone this morphine again. We could really make the entire beat using this plugin. This is like one of the best free like stock plugins. I'm gonna come in here in the strings and just take this and do Control C, Control C. I'm gonna reach into my kit. You can find this free in the description. I'm going to get a bell out of here. I'm just gonna get this one that's like a sound font, and then come into here and make sure you're just following the bass notes. I'm gonna highlight from up here with control and then do control B and then do control up arrow to make this a higher octave. And then I'm going to go into Percs, instruments, keyboard, close grain, and I'm gonna use this as a bass piano. Come into here, highlight this, or I'm actually gonna do that and then do control L. Now highlight it with control and then do alt, scroll up, and then do control down arrow, and then do control B, and then I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna come into bass moogs, get this damn John Boy one, come into here, and then put everything down besides the hold, and I'm just going to, again, I'm going to put on cut itself and then just follow the bass notes. So it's going to create a bounce. Come into here, do control up arrow twice, and do control L. I'm going to put in some sort of pad on here. I'm going to clone the morphine and then just find some sort of like pad to put on here. There should be like pads and Atmos, yeah. Then we go into add world, and I'm just going to just click through presets. So I'm going to go into control C on the chords and then do control V. And we're just going to scroll through presets. Start putting in our drums. Just gonna, oops, not that. I'm gonna do fill each 2 steps and make sure I have cut itself. I'm gonna do a little bit of a roll. Piano roll. Highlight these with the control and then do control X to delete. And then highlight from the 5 to the 1 with control and then do control B to duplicate them over. I'm going to put in a crash. I like this crash right here. Make sure I'm cutting itself, and then again I'm just going to use this as like an open hat kind of. Actually, I'm just going to leave that one right there. I'm going to come to the piano roll, highlight with control B. A snare. I'm gonna get this snare right here, turn it up a bit, and then do this kind of. Come into here, hold control, and scroll these up a little bit. And then I'm going to scroll this down a little bit. And then I'm going to get some percs. I'm going to use this clav perc. Probably this trap perc right here. Maybe this hit in there. And then probably these rims right here. So I'm just going to put in. I'm going to come to piano roll, control highlight, control B. Come into here, do the same thing, piano roll, control highlight, control B. And then I'm going to put these rims at the very end right here, and I'm also going to do control down to put them down an octave, and then control highlight, control highlight, or highlight with right click, and then do control B. And then lastly, I'm going to come down here Spins 808 out of here, cut it. Make sure that I'm doing this with the envelope where the hold is all the way up. I'm going to do Control C, Control V, and then I'm going to do Control up arrow to put it into the fifth octave. And I'm going to do Shift D to make these all like snap. And I'm going to do like a different kind of 808 pattern. I'm going to probably copy that one over. So Control L, extend this over, and then do Control B. I'm going to come into here, double click on these rectangles because now we need to mix everything. Come into the mixer, right click on Insert One, route selected, channel starting from this track, hold Control and drag over these and mix them down. And the reason I'm doing this is so we can gradually level everything up. So now I'm going to press spacebar and I'm going to level everything up. This piano right here, because it's so low, I'm going to get a parametric EQ, come into here, do 40 hertz, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this harp map right here, and I'm just going to level it. Right about there. Bass moog right here. I'm going to do the same thing with that. I'm going to put on a parametric EQ, 40 hertz. Come into here, right click on harp map. I'm going to level up my drums. Make sure to merge it all the way so it's purple, not the orange, but the purple. And I'm gonna turn off the bass move right now. I'm also going to EQ this 808 right here. Going to parametric EQ, and then again do the same thing. That's what you gotta do. This line in HQ, whatever this does. Now I'm going to right click and do split by channel. And now that we have all these out, we can actually drag these on. So I'm gonna do hold shift and click on the first and last one and just drag these on. And then I'm gonna do Control B a bunch of times to paste them over. And now that we have these out, we can actually transpose this to a different key, just so we can make it sound better. I'm going to transpose it down, so I'm going to do transpose and do -1. So I'm going to now unmute everything. Just double click with Control, and I'm gonna just make an intro real quick. sometimes. Detroit beats usually don't really have a hook like that. It's mostly just verse, verse, verse. So now I'm going to highlight up here with right click, come over here, right click on this, and do create automation clip just to fade this out right here. But now what I'm gonna do is I actually hear like a string, so I'm gonna put in another pattern and just title it string. And I'm gonna come over here, extend this out, and I'm gonna drag in this one string that I normally use. It's in Percs, instruments, and then do solo section. And I'm just gonna come in here. Do Alt R. Highlight with control, hold shift, drag over. Highlight with control, hold shift, drag over. And I'm gonna throw it into the mixer. Come in here, right click, channel routing, routes from selected. And I'm gonna hold shift and just have it come over here where all the instruments are. And I'm actually gonna throw some reverb on here to make it sound like more in the background. So I'm gonna come into, where's the reverb at? Reverb 2, presets, cathedral. Double layer the octaves on the strings. Hold shift, click on it, and then put it down with control down arrow, and then do Alt R, randomize. I'm gonna throw my tag on there.
Donnie made this.
Make sure I come into my tag. Do on an open track, route selected.
Donnie made it. Donnie